I never thought in my life I'd be wanting to be able to teach kids about God. I want it to be a career of mine that I want to go into. So for him to say, you are going to lead kids in ministry, and also at the same time you're going to be a part of a great church that's going to help you and feed you into that ministry. God has given me a lot of opportunities to not only be able to lead ministry, but also be a part of it. Because before, when I was coming to Price Chapel, I was so focused on being a teacher and teaching high school and all these other things. But then slowly over time, it became, oh, I like teaching kids, I like teaching ministry. So it kind of all started. I took a public speaking class my last semester in college, and trying to find topics to talk about was kind of hard. So a lot of my topics based off of public speaking was church and religion based. And going up there and talking and be able to speak out about it, it felt so comfortable because I would get really into it and I was really invested into it. So it was like weird I was like, why am I all of a sudden so intrigued and like telling all these college students about my religion and about God? Like I was super confused. And then I remember one of the days, it was after one of the Bible studies, the young adults Bible studies, I was talking to Callie Fawcett, and I was been struggling in my head anyways of, should I be a teacher or is ministry? And I felt like there was something in me saying, go for ministry, but I didn't know what it was. And then Callie kind of put it in my head of, you could do this, like this is an actual job you go to college for. I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. So then over time in my head, I was like, I think I want to go into ministry. And it was really like a realization of, I want to go into ministry. I love teaching kids about God. It's just been, and now teaching the preschool, teaching youth group. I sometimes teach like the Bible studies. I've got to a part where I'm doing all ages of teaching. So it's just become so comfortable and easy. And I'm so like intrigued and wanting to learn more about the Bible and about God just for myself, but then able to learn it and then be able to teach it. I find so much joy in it now. I've been a part of the Catholic Church. I was born baptized Catholic, did all throughout my junior high, elementary, high school years up until I graduated high school. So I attended VBS when I was a little kid, but I don't remember much of it until a couple years ago when I chose to volunteer. So that's probably the most earliest memory I have of Price Chapel is me volunteering as a VBS leader. I didn't expect, I guess, the inside of the building to look like how it does, because when I think of the church, I think of the church I used to go to, so kind of like really formal, and there's pews and all this stuff. So coming in and being like, there's a kitchen and there's classrooms and there's 2 separate rooms, I was really taken back. For there to be a lot of singing, it was really new, and it was different songs than what I was used to. Now, looking back, that's a great way to connect with God is through worship, but it immediately like drew me in. I'm learning so much more than I ever learned in my entire life. That was like, oh, that's really new. I never knew that. Like I knew like the basic biblical stories that you're taught when you're a child, but other than that, never would have occurred to me that I was like, oh, if you read the Bible, there's so much. I'm like, people actually read all of this. And now I read it, and I learned so much from it. So I feel like him just kind of laying out, this is your opportunity to teach, or this is your opportunity to speak in front of people about God and what he's done and what he's done in the Bible, and be able to teach that to people. I feel like he's just slowly been dropping hints of, this is what you should be doing because you're so comfortable at it and you're so good at it. You're just going to keep going until you get to college and be able to learn and be able to actually go out and do it as a career. I've learned that everybody here is like a church family. So if there's like anything you need, anybody just to talk to, you have a whole church of people that you can talk to. Just any type of problems you have in your life, this is like a place where you can come and you could talk to them at really any time. Everybody here just has like really close bond with each other. There's not like one Sunday you're not going to walk in and not be greeted by like 10 different people because they all just know you. I've only been here for the short 2 years. You just all become a really close family. I believe that's what I've learned is how you can have 2 separate families. You have your own family at home, plus now you have a church family. So it's like a new variation of family of we're all different, but we all love the same thing and we bond over that one same thing.